And it's time. You let me know if you can see it like on your phone with YouTube and we're actually good to go.
All right, very good.
We're good?
Very good. It's time.
It's time. All right, everybody, welcome to another community update, June 2023. So, for those that don't know, I'm Angelo, CEO of The Funded Trader, and I'm joined by my colleague Matt, COO of The Funded Trader. So, Matt, welcome. It's
Hey,
time, as we say.
always best part of the month.
Yeah, so it's been a crazy month for sure. I feel like we say that literally every single month. But there's been a lot of growth with the company. There's a ton of updates that's coming out, and there's a lot of things that we are working on. So we hop on here every single month because we really just want to share with you guys from our perspective what is going on with the company. Obviously, we have all of our social channels. We're updating everything throughout the month, but it really is important that myself, Matt, we hop on from our perspective. We deliver to you guys. Again, what we're working on, address some issues that have gone on through the month, and also talk about some updates. So let's pretty much get into it. I do ask if you have questions, go ahead and post in the chat. Matt will monitor it through the session, and we will try to answer some questions at the end. So, first of all, we're going to go over what is the funded trader, who are we, what do we do, why are we here at the end of the day. June giveaway, as always, we'll have a giveaway for the session, company updates, product updates, and then Matt will lead us through the Nobility series at the end of the presentation, which is always a good time. So definitely stick around for the end, especially if you guys want to participate in the giveaway. All right, so what is the funded trader? What do we do here? So we give access to capital to traders. So undercapitalized traders that need access to capital, they can earn larger returns. They can create a professional track record with our company. That is the whole purpose of what we're doing. We're trying to find the best traders in the world and help them level up. So we believe anyone in the world, anyone in the world can become a successful trader through proper education, support, risk management, and community. These are the core pillars of the funded trader. Through our platform, many have built their trading empires and are realizing their dreams, and we do not say that lightly. Today is the day you decide to will you build your empire and achieve success. I do like to just read that off every single month because it is important for us to just reiterate what are we doing, why are we here, what is this opportunity, and yeah, this is basically the mission of the funded trader to help everyone gain access to additional capital. So our mission become the number one destination in the world for top talent traders. What does that mean? It's a combination of the entire user experience. So it's not only the challenge conditions, the trading conditions, the customer support, the product, the community, the website, everything, right? It's a mix of everything. We want to attract the best traders in the world. In order to do that, we have to offer a truly exceptional experience to all of you guys, and that definitely is a mission to say the least. But that is why we are here. All right, TFT's core principles. So I'll let you, Matt, feel free to go ahead and lead us through this one.
Great, great. Yeah. So, hey guys, core principles. Principles are our guiding stars here in terms of how we operate as a company, certainly as individuals, but as a whole organization, we hold ourselves to high standards. And the three core principles that we lean on every single day to make our decisions in terms of how we interact, product updates, etc. The first being is we're a company anchored in transparency and integrity. That's why we're here every month. We love connecting with you guys, answering questions live, sharing transparently what's been happening the previous 30 days. So it's very big for us. Obviously, as leaders within our organization, we look for transparency and integrity with ourselves in terms of leading our team, also our team interacting with each other. Our second is a company with a responsibility to give back to our community. That's also a part of why we're here today. We love connecting with you guys, giving back, spending time with you. This is a big part of our passion and excitement for leading TFT is just our ability to give back to the community. So, Angela, I think you're the king of promotions and giveaways. The guy just loves like you said, our mission being to provide access, and so much of what we're trying to do is also provide these giveaways and promotions that really allow better access, create product mixes that align with people all around the world, regardless of their financial background. So big pillar for us there. And finally, we're a company that pursues excellence and simplicity. And these are two challenging things to achieve simultaneously, because as you tend to grow, certainly as a company, things get more complex. So simplifying the battlefield is a constant struggle as you're, pursuing excellence and you're growing either yourself or your organization. It's really two pieces that simultaneously together are just so important, but very challenging to do. So it's a constant pursuit, Angelo.
Yeah, listen, I think that every single day we're, like Matt said, faced with a lot of challenges, but we do try to remain anchored in these principles. This game that we're playing is certainly not something that is easy in order to run or for you guys to participate in as well. Trading is definitely one of the most difficult things that you can participate in. I personally know from experience, and running this company is also like insane. Like it's actual madness. But that being said, it's a ton of fun, and as we continue to grow, it's very important that we try to stick to these principles, because if we decide to go astray from these, then it could result in problems for you guys, or for us as well. Like you said, Matt, I am trying to give away as much as possible. But that being said, we're trying to remain responsible as well with all the giveaways and all the updates that we are doing. So yeah, appreciate you guys supporting on the giveaways and really helping out spread the TFT message and everything on all the platforms, but definitely something that we're going to continue to do. So let's go ahead and move on. And that being said, good follow up here. So for the presentation, we always do a giveaway. If you guys want to participate, all you got to do, go on Instagram, take a photo, take a selfie, take a photo of the presentation and just post the funded trader. Post this on Twitter as well. That'll help your chances. Show that you guys are on this presentation right now, that you're tuning into the funded trader. Let the people know that there is an update going on. We will pick one person after this. They will get a 200K challenge. So that's all you have to do. Any slide throughout the presentation, just post it on social media and tag us. All right, so let's get into the meat and potatoes of the presentation. So company updates, a lot of exciting things happening over this past month. We're at about 68 million in payouts to traders, which is obviously pretty wild, to say the least. And we're up almost 8 million from May, closing in on 70 million. Obviously, we have about 6 months left this year. Definitely on target to hit the 100 million payouts to traders. And what other company in the world is paying out this much money to traders, right? Besides, I will say this, my Forex funds, they are crushing it, and I think they're at like 100 million for the year. But I'm saying just generally, what other education company, what other trading platform is helping to facilitate this type of distribution of straight up cash to people around the world? Like, the movement that we're doing is something that's not to be said lightly. So this is a shout out to the entire team, to all the traders that are participating. Literally just fucking epic. So next we're going to get into best prop trading firm in the USA. So we finally won an award, and I'm glad to say that this award is not paid. This is not a paid award. This is something that we have actually earned. I don't personally know how huge World Business Outlook is, but this is a testament to our entire team. Best prop trading firm in the USA. Obviously, the goal is to be best prop trading firm in the entire world and to get awards from very reputable firms. Not sure if we're going to go the route of adding this to our website and all that jazz, but definitely want to just get this out there and show you guys that we are making moves, to say the least. All right. This is what the people are tuning in for, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. So the standard challenge changes, obviously something that's been talked about for a couple months, or maybe not a couple months, but at least a month. What our goal is basically to offer one of the most competitive challenges in the market, but deliver the unlimited trading days to you guys. With doing that, from a risk standpoint, considering the size of the firm, we did feel it necessary for us to make the max loss and the daily loss by default at 10% and 5%. That being said, the prices of the standard challenge across the board will be going down. You guys will see the prices on the website. So the prices will be decreasing on the standard challenge, and we'll be adding the unlimited trading days. The add-ons that will become available are going to be 6% and 12% max drawdown. And then you can purchase the expert advisors, which will enable trade copiers. There will also be $5,000 challenges now available for the standard challenge and also the rapid challenge as well. The goal of this was with this 6% and 12% add-on, the price of this product is still more inexpensive than one of our key competitors that offers a similar thing, but they don't have unlimited trading days. So that was a big part of planning this, was to offer a better price than the two leaders in the industry, but bring you guys the unlimited trading days and offer the additional daily drawdown, which neither of them actually offer, and the minimum trading days is less. So this is coming out soon. Definitely super excited about this. It's going to be an epic update for everyone, and like there's really nothing else to be said. In my opinion, it's going to be one of the best challenges offered in the industry, partnered with TFT's reliability. So let's get into, we always do this every month, June top earner. So this month, Sunil, he had a $112,000 payout. Obviously insane. The previous month it was 257,000. He's at 112,000. There is somebody on the leaderboard right now that I believe is up 170,000. Hopefully they hang on to this bag right now. But yeah, congratulations to Sunil, epic payout. Hopefully you're able to take care of yourself, your family, everything like that with the payout. I'm gonna pass it over to you, Matt. Welcome some of our newest team members.
Yeah, and honestly, just a big congratulations, to everyone who's earning payouts. It's pretty wild. Obviously, we highlight the top one for the month, but there are tons and tons of people getting payouts. Almost $8 million, in the past month is pretty insane. A lot of the people that we're paying out are smaller amounts, and it's just inspiring to see people who are just taking their skills, putting them to use, and earning income. I mean, that's really what this is all about. So, congrats to everyone. We have been growing our support team. I feel like every single month we come on here, I'm sharing a ton of new faces to the Funded Trader. We've got quite the recruitment process going on right now to bring in top talent. So the first person I want to highlight here is Akash. Akash is a new support manager within our organization, coming in and helping us lead the support team. We've got some cool, exciting products we're working on with him from a technical background that I'll share later in more of the product update section. But very happy to have Akash here. He's got strong background in operations, in trading, super passionate about what we do. Also a fantastic photographer. That's actually what he's got in his hand and it got cut off. So great photographer as well. And maybe we should get some additional headshots here.
I think so.
Luke and Akash. And then of course we have 6 new members to our Trader Success team. And we're growing pretty aggressively. We're getting ready for the free trials that'll be coming out. We obviously are seeing massive growth in our compositions each month. So getting more people within the organization is critical. Definitely want to make sure we're providing that world-class customer service. So we have Min, Adrian, Jay, Marco, Fabrice, and Pakaj. These guys have gone through a rigorous interview process. We do thank everyone who has been submitting their resumes and reaching out, expressing their interest and their passion for joining an organization like TFT. We do have the ability for people to continue to apply. Certainly going through Discord, we announce through Discord pretty regularly when we're hiring, and we will provide a form for you to fill out, expressing your interests, your background, etc. But you can also email us at hiring@thefundedtraderprogram.com, and that'll allow you to submit your resume and a cover letter to us. Just ask if you do submit those that you're submitting them via a PDF, if possible. Just makes it a lot easier for us to read through those. But yeah, again, congrats. We're pumped to be growing our team, and this is all in service to our traders to provide really just that exceptional well-rounded experience, like you said earlier, Angelo. Like it's the entire user experience in terms of us fulfilling our mission to become the number one destination for prop traders in the world. And a huge part of that is us leveling up our support infrastructure and our team. So excited to be sharing those updates with you guys.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I'm super excited for all the new team members. Like Matt said, if you're looking to join the Funded Trader, hiring at thefundedtraderprogram.com, professional email, PDF resume, PDF cover letter. There are a lot of opportunities posted in Discord. As Matt said, if you're super passionate about trading, about prop trading, definitely give it a shot. We are looking for the people who are dedicated to this industry, who want to make this not only like in the moment their profession, but long term a career. This is a company that you can grow with because there's literally just so much opportunity right now. So definitely reach out. And again, congratulations to all the people that just joined the company. All right, so recap, we had the FX Summit. I'm going to go ahead and do a little minimization here. So we had the FX Summit where most of the team was able to attend, or a good amount of the team here. It honestly was just like a really fun event, getting in person with everyone, having everyone there. Some of the people that we were working with, I hadn't actually met in person yet, and I've been working online for about 4 or 5 years at this point. So it was honestly just like crazy to meet everybody, the energy, the traders, all the different booths. Obviously, there was some other prop firms there that we had to flex on a little bit, but no, regardless, it was a fun event. Anyone that didn't attend, whether it's the FX Summit or another exposition, maybe it's not even in the trading industry, maybe it's in another industry, I highly recommend just to get out there, to try to meet new people, try to network, and yeah, just expand your circle because it's definitely gonna leave you with more energy. I was definitely left with a lot more energy after the event, but that's how I felt. Matt, any input on your end?
Yeah, this is an incredible experience, and the first day of the event, I was a little late too because I was just doing some work, and I remember showing up to the expo here where everyone's hanging out, and there was such a huge crowd around the TFT booth here. And it was incredibly exciting because most of those people were actually traders with the firm who were stopping by to just introduce themselves, share their experiences. A lot of them are funded, have received payouts. Others are just brand new and just learned about us. We even had a couple of people that had never heard about us and stopped by and said, "This is really amazing." And they signed up and purchased challenges around the spot. And it was just an awesome opportunity to connect with the community. We had a lot of our team members there, so we were able to build better culture. And of course, probably the biggest highlight, Angelo, was seeing your face on that big board there and getting pictures with it. I hope you were able to take that
I
home.
got scammed. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say the highlight for me was definitely Joe's Stone Crab Shack, eating a ton of crabs. Obviously meeting all the traders, meeting the one dude who was asking me about the company, didn't know who I was, right, and was like we were having a full blown conversation, had no idea who I was the entire time. And then afterwards, I was like, I own the company, right? And he's like, oh my god, I would ask you such different questions. And it was just cool. It was a cool experience, like Matt said, and to get in person, build some more rapport with everybody. But definitely, guys, next year, whether it's the summit, something else, put yourselves out there. Come try to meet us. If you're at an event like this and you see myself, Matt, any of the team members, come say hello. Come say hi. We're open to talking with anybody. It's not like that. We're trying to meet as many people as possible. But yeah, Summit was definitely an epic time to say the least. All right, so YouTube updates. We've got so much content coming out right now, mainly because the summit we were doing like these short podcasts with people at our booth. If you guys haven't checked out the podcast with Matt, go and watch Matt. Go and watch Matt's podcast if you want to learn more about Matt's perspective on joining the funded trader and his journey. We've got a lot of the people that you guys know in the industry. We've got Kimmel, we got Tory Trades, we've got Omar, we got the Prince of TFT, we've got Greco on here, which recently came out the other day. So go and watch these interviews if you haven't. And I will just say this, the amount of people who sit there and watch these interviews is like crazy. Like, and I know it takes a lot of time to sit there and watch podcasts and watch interviews. So shout out to you guys because your support is definitely great these days. But go to the channel. There's a lot of content on there, and it's valuable content. Go and check it out. There's gonna be more coming soon for some other interviews that we did with traders. So video of the month, as always, this ICT trader. You know, ICT just gets all the clicks these days. So this guy obviously made a ton of money trading with the funded trader. Decided to do an interview with us. If you haven't checked it out, go to the channel, search decoded or daily bias decoded mastering trading with insights from an ICT prodigy. So go and check it out. All right, Discord giveaways. We've been launching ton of giveaways, as Matt said, 30,000 plus in Discord, probably more realistically between Discord and Twitter, probably 60,000 a month in giveaways, in challenges. One thing that I am doing right now, and I know the people they want to see this, they want to know these stats. One thing I'm doing right now is we have the team uploading all giveaway accounts into a master list, and after a few months, I'm gonna go ahead and take that list and I'm gonna see how much profit has actually been made and generated by giveaway accounts. Maybe we'll host some interviews with giveaway account traders as well to get their perspective. But there's a ton of accounts going out right now, so I want to see, you know, how do traders perform on these giveaway accounts? Do they just blow them? Do they just trade? Do they trade them responsibly? Right? Like, I want to see how these traders are doing. So stay in the Discord, follow us on Twitter. Tons of giveaways going on here. I feel like a broken record. Like, it's actually kind of crazy, but go follow us on Twitter. That is a platform we're focusing on very much so right now, Twitter, because there's a ton of potential on there. As soon as Elon took that thing over, thing just went up like a rocket ship, right? So Twitter, if you're not on there, definitely hop on, send us a follow. I'm firing tweets on there like a fucking madman now. If you guys want to hear some perspective from TFT CEO, go on Twitter. But yeah, June promotions. So there's 3 promotions going on at the moment. 40% off TFT, TFT 40, 10K challenges. We've got the Michelangelo promotion, 92%. Here, let's go ahead and do this. 5% off, 92% profit split on all challenges. And then we have the Eid promotion celebrating this holiday for the Muslim culture. So this one just went live, 20% off, 150% refund, 90% profit split. Definitely take advantage of this. This is like the best promotion ever. We let one of our employees create the promotion who's celebrating the holiday, and obviously he created the best promotion of all time. So definitely utilize that. It ends tomorrow. Ends tomorrow night. So guys, get on that. Only available for 3 uses. Upcoming competition. So let's talk about the July competition real quick. In the June competition, we did something where if you make over 20%, you earn X amount of challenge for your percentage that you gained. This is not going to be the case for the July competition. Why? There has been so many people registering for these competitions, and this month, the server, or this upcoming month, we have to transition the brokerage server. So we're not trying to overwhelm that server right now, so we're not going too hard with the promotion for the competition. So we're going to switch August. We're going to bring that back. We're going to chill for July for now. There's not going to be this extra bonus. It's the normal prizes. Still 45,000 in prizes for the competition. So, you know, sign up if you guys want to. But I think there's like 45,000 people signed up at the moment. So you have until tomorrow night to sign up, and then things will get started. All right. Personally, my favorite part of the entire presentation is always talking about product. So product updates. I think tomorrow we're going to get this actually delivered to us. We're doing some minor updates to the affiliate dashboard. So shout out all the affiliates out there pushing TFT, dealing with issues with the system, dealing with promotions that are better than your promotions that you have, right? Like, we know all the frustrations when it comes to being an affiliate, but we know that a lot of you are grinding. Currently, I will say this. I'll drop you guys a nugget. The top affiliate for TFT is bringing in 500,000 per month. That is obviously insane. So if any of you guys want to reach that level, definitely sign up. But the dashboard, we're going to get some updates on here. So we're just going to clean up how it's displayed, a few different metrics on here for you guys to better understand kind of where you're at, if you're eligible for a withdrawal, what your conversion rates are, if you can request a payout, completing KYC, all this stuff. So dashboards will get updated. I think next week. It's going to be delivered to us tomorrow. So this is going to be something updated next week. Trade Hub update. So revamped leaderboard. So we're gonna do a whole new version of the leaderboard. We're gonna sort by account size, by country. If you are in Antarctica, you'll probably be number one. If we do have any Antarctic traders, I highly doubt it though. And there's just some other stats that are gonna be towards the bottom. Will allow you to sort for highest withdrawals all time in the past 30 days, stuff like that. So I've posted this image in the Discord in the major announcements. If you want to check it out, but this should be coming this summer. This is the summer of TFT, honestly, with all these updates that are coming out. And then we've got the certificates dashboard. Unfortunately, this thing takes a lot longer to build than I thought. So it takes like 5 weeks to build this thing. This is gonna be just a hub for all your certificates. We'll be bringing new certificates, max allocation, overall payouts, lifetime payouts, overall payout milestones, all your challenge phases, all your payout certificates. That will all be in one place in the dashboard. So we're working on that hopefully by the end of the summer. And then the free trials. So free trials has been delayed, unfortunately. The reason being is we're doing some upgrades internally with our support chat. Once those upgrades are completed, we will go live with the free trial. We don't want to overwhelm the support chat because they're already, as you guys know, overwhelmed. So we're trying to take a measured approach with this and just beef it up, like Matt said, through some hiring, through some new technology, new automations. So once that's done, we'll come out with that. So as of now, it'll be August. I do anticipate it potentially being done sooner and released sooner than August, but I think August is a pretty reasonable estimation of this at this point. Any input on the free trials, Matt, on your end?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, guys, we're super excited. We want to get this out as soon as possible, but we also want to make sure that we're providing the level of service we know we're capable of providing. So this is something we were going back and forth discussing. I should be able to say more on the next slide around this, just because I know one of the talking points is our optimized support infrastructure. So I'll speak to that a little more on the next slide.
All right, saving all the juicy details, huh? All right.
Right.
So let's get into. I say this every single time, guys. This is the most important slide in the entire webinar. This is the company initiatives, things that we're working on internally to update our product to bring to you guys the best experience possible. So without hyping this up anymore, number one, trading conditions. So 8cap, we recently went live with the raw accounts on 8cap. What does that mean? 8cap's raw accounts traditionally have $7 commissions on FX. We actually have $3 on metals. So $3 on metals and then $0 on indices, $0 on crypto. We know a lot of you guys are like $7 is way too much for the commissions. When you do compare our spreads versus the other two firms who are currently leading the industry, our spreads are better by several points, depending the instrument that you do look. Obviously, indices, it could be different, but mainly I'm looking at FX. The spreads are definitely several points better when doing a calculation of the actual cost per trade that you're paying and incorporating $7 commissions. We do believe that it does equal or is better than our leading competitors right now. Obviously, the execution is a whole other story. A lot of people were complaining about the slippage issues and delayed execution. This is something that we raised to 8cap. We are using their raw spreads with our own trading conditions implemented as well. So we have made recommendations to them as to how we want the trading conditions to be set up. So we are trying to work with them and understand all of the settings that they have access to so we can create a better user experience for you guys. And at the end of the day, as a prop trading firm, we are trying to deliver trades to a liquidity provider in our margin account. And if we're simply giving you guys conditions that are extremely different than the conditions that we're experiencing, it is literally impossible for us to monetize any of this data. But we're going to continue to monitor these conditions, continue to gain your feedback. I say it in the Discord. If you guys are complaining, if you guys have issues, that is welcomed. Criticism is what makes the company better at the end of the day. So please give your input where necessary, and we'll try to resolve it. So trading conditions, that's it. New broker integration. So Think Markets is ready. We're delivering the plans to our developers today. So Think Markets will start to get rolled out pretty much either end of this week or early next week. That's going to be available on all challenges. I think it's going to be a good alternative for you guys. It's going to offer similar conditions to the 8 cap raw accounts. Their spreads are a little bit different. I did post some screenshots on there, but overall super excited about that. Purple trading at the moment, we're just offering on challenges. We are trying to expand to offer them on funded accounts. There's also a wider discussion going on with Purple trading to offer MT5 and C Trader as well, per an agreement we struck with them. So look out for those updates this summer as well. So standard challenge updates, guys. We already went over this earlier in the call, but I can't reiterate enough. This challenge, in my opinion, is going to become one of the best challenges in the industry. Just to reiterate, unlimited trading days, EAs will be available, additional drawdown will be available. This will be releasing within the next couple days. So all I got to say is have fun with that one. Tier support, I'll let Matt, you get into this one and the free trials.
Yeah, this is a big one. So they're coupled together basically. And so what we're doing here with our support infrastructure is we're really looking at scaling support in two ways. So the first way is through people, right? We can hire more people to provide higher level support. The other way we can scale our services with our community is by leveraging technology and using AI and resolution bots and custom chat bots to instantly resolve lower level requests and issues. Part of what we're going to be doing is an integration with our technology and an intercom, which is our support infrastructure, our tool for providing live chat support. And this integration is going to allow us to provide more AI supported, more automated support for free accounts. So through challenges, through competitions and the free trials that are coming out, we're going to be providing more instantaneous automated support for those who are using those types of accounts. And then we're going to be really prioritizing those who have a challenge account. So people who have actually purchased an account will have more dedicated live chat support. They tend to have more escalated issues that we need to do more investigations on. And certainly with our funded traders, we're looking to provide premium support. So we'll be able to tell that you're a funded trader with us, you have a funded account, you'll get higher level support as a result, and we'll be able to answer your issues very quickly. And so this is part of our goal of creating this tiered support for those who are engaging with us. As you can imagine, having tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of clients and community members all around the world, it really requires us to lean on both the technology automations, help scale support for those who have like lower level support requests. A lot of questions we get from competitions, certainly with the free trials, will likely be the case as well, are very basic questions just about how when does the competition begin or end, how do you sign up, getting your account details, things like that. So we'll be able to answer those questions instantaneously, so you're not waiting. And more importantly, for those who have purchased an account with us and are actually trading with us, you won't be lost in a sea of people that we're trying to respond to in our general inbox. We'll be able to now just provide that automated support, tag it, and then we'll be able to service you guys. So that's something we're working on right this moment, and it's a precursor to us releasing the actual free trials. We want to have this fully in place for the anticipation of or expecting the free trials to be. So we'd expect the tiered support to be here done in the next 1 to 2 weeks. We're gonna do some QA and testing, and once all that's live, and we're gonna be rocking and rolling with some free trials. So we're pretty pumped to get this all out the door.
Yeah, and for those that are just even wondering like what is a free trial, so it's really just for you to experience logging into a TFT account, trading on our dashboard, being able to maybe test out your strategy, and just basically deliver you a trading experience similar to a prop trading challenge, without, obviously paying anything for the challenge. So, like Matt said, right now the priority is just how can we truly provide more optimized support based on what account size that you have purchased. Gaining all this customer data is going to be extremely important for us to help improve like the support experience, because as everyone knows right now, the support experience is definitely delayed. I will say that things get resolved almost always, but there is a bit of a delay, and that's a testament to the company just growing and there being so many things going on at any given time. So it is definitely our mission to improve that, and we will. So that's pretty much it for the company initiatives, guys. If you have any questions, anything like that, feel free to post in the chat. Feel free to post in Discord. Like I said, we're here to deliver you guys everything that you are suggesting in the channel, you are suggesting in the community, and we're doing everything we can to deliver that. So let's go ahead. Let's move to the next slide. We're gonna get into the Nobility series. So that I'm gonna pass this over to Matt, and he's gonna lead us through this.
All right, guys. So yeah, Nobility series is my favorite part, where we get to talk about how to show up as our best in the coming month. Every single month we do a Nobility series. This is our opportunity to level up and really provide a theme for us to reflect on and to bring into our daily lives. So we're ultimately spiraling up in life. And that's a big theme here. This is something that's actually, this concept has changed my entire outlook on life. It's been one of the biggest tools I leverage when I feel like I'm spiraling down and going to more of a negative experience. I always lean on this concept of how to spiral up. And so we become kingly through a commitment to spiraling up in life. And what does that mean? It's basically progressively getting stronger, wiser, and more successful by learning from your day-to-day experience and becoming your own optimizing algorithmic being. And that's a very sexy way of basically just saying, having us grow and level up each day, using our challenges every single day, what we're experiencing every single day, to actually make us stronger and to make us more anti-fragile. So if you go to the next slide, I just want to highlight, this is what most people, like the 99% of people, how they operate typically. They have a negative experience, and that creates negative thoughts and feelings, which creates more negative experiences, which then means that you're going to set less goals, you're going to have less activity, you're going to have negative expectancy, and ultimately you're going to create more negative experiences and more negative results. So it's just this downward spiral that when you get hit with a negative experience, you react, you actually choose either consciously or subconsciously to have negative thoughts and feelings. And those negative thoughts and feelings are what going to actually push you into a deeper nosedive, if you will. This is what a lot of people don't understand. If you can actually learn how to control this experience and choose a more empowered response, you can actually spiral up instead of spiraling down. This is a huge concept. And I want everyone to be thinking about this in terms of your trading, because most of the time we're going to be hit in the face with challenges. Things aren't going to go our way. We're going to have a lot of negative experiences. Trades didn't go the way we thought they would. We're going to have a lot of negative thoughts and feelings. These reactions come up, and you need to develop the superpower of creating space between the stimulus, the negative experience, and your response, the negative feelings and actions that you take. If you can create some space in between those two things, you won't automatically respond in a negative way and start going through FOMO or beat yourself up, take stupid trades, whatever it might be. These negative actions you'll have fewer of. And this is what can literally be the game changer for you to go from where you are today in your trading, or realistically anywhere in your life. But it can really close the gap between where you are currently and where you want to go. And it can really close that gap for you if you learn this skill. And this is something that any leader in any position, anywhere in the world, they've developed. This is like the 1% of people in the world have developed the skill of spiraling up. So Ange, if you don't mind going to the next slide. This is from Ray Dalio's book. principles, and it's just an amazing concept. And this is what successful people do. So notice that, this is a five-part process that Ray Dalio has mapped out. And the first step is everyone should have audacious goals. Everyone is pursuing and has a desire. Everyone on the call today probably has the audacious goal of either getting funded, getting a payout, achieving financial wealth, being successful, providing for their family, making a huge impact in the world. Whatever your audacious goal is, whatever your vision is, everyone has that. And you need to have that driving force in life, or else you're going to be static. What's interesting is the first step typically when having an audacious goal is failure. you're, you're going to have a goal and you're going to start taking steps, and it's going to be, if it's big enough, if it's a challenging goal, something you've never done before, you're going to hit problems. You're going to hit roadblocks. Things aren't going to go your way. Even if you get a few wins under your belt, you're getting some confidence, you are always going to go and have some challenges to get punched in the face a little bit. And this is where the difference comes in. Most people who experience failure or negative experiences, as noted in the prior slide, will go into a downward spiral. They go, well, why me? This isn't working. They play the victim, they get in their head, they quit. These are all really shitty things to be doing in terms of process and experience. The flip side is just to understand that anytime you're pursuing a goal, you're going to have failures. You're going to have challenges. You're going to have roadblocks. That's part of the process. And the question then becomes, what am I going to do about it? What am I learning to become better? And that's where the next step is learning principles. What are you learning through this process? And how do you improve in that process to break through and become successful? And then once you do break through and you're becoming successful, of course, you can create more audacious goals. And it's just going to be this spiraling up cadence, which is honestly expressed in the next slide, where it basically shows over time, if you can create these wins every single day, these plus 1%, you're going to create an incredible life of meaning. And you're also going to have a lot of success, wealth, whatever it is that you're seeking, whatever you are desiring. This is the formula, is spiraling up in life, using your challenges as learning opportunities to make improvements, to then break through the plateau and to continue to level up and be successful. So how do we actually do this? So in terms of, how do we become an optimizing algorithmic human being? It's a bit of a mouthful. And I just want to break down, what do I even mean by optimize and what do I mean by algorithm? Because this is something that I want you guys to be doing every single day in the month of July, is to be reflecting on this concept. So in the next slide, when you say that optimizing is simply just, and Angie, if you don't mind going to the next slide, it's basically be optimal. Optimize comes from the word optimal, which means best, right? So we want to become the best version of ourselves. We want to make the best decisions. We want to be optimal. We want to optimize. Algorithm is really simple. It's a big word, but it just means process. What process are you running? What steps are you following? So a lot of people are using trade journals, which is awesome. You're basically running an algorithm when you fill out a trade journal. It's running you through a process where you're writing down what you're learning, things you're doing, things you're going to do differently. You're writing those down, you're reflecting on them. That's an algorithm. You're just running a process. So in order for us to become an optimizing algorithmic being, we want to just follow the best process to become better. That's all I'm talking about here. So what is the best process for spiraling up to reach your goals? It's actually one of the easiest things in the world, and anyone can do this. I want you to apply this for your trading experience in the coming month, but you can literally apply this to any area of your life. You can do this in your relationships. You can do this in your life in general, and certainly in your work, in your trading, etc. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to get out a notebook. I prefer writing these things down in an actual notebook versus typing them. Use whatever you have, it doesn't matter. But this is what you're gonna do. It's a three-step process. You're gonna write down every single day at the end of your day, what went well today? Because we tend to have a negativity bias. A lot of people will focus on all the things that went wrong, and they don't acknowledge the things that they're doing right. And we need to, one, celebrate the things we're doing right. We need to create positive reinforcement there, because we need to continue doing the things that are right. So number one, what went well today? And there's always something that went well today. There's always something. So you got to bring some gratitude into your life and acknowledge the things that are going well. Number two, what needs work? This is where you're going to shine a flashlight on your day and understand, hey, maybe I didn't actually follow my process correctly when I was placing trades. I fell into some FOMO experiences. I got in my head. My psychology and mindset wasn't right. Maybe it's my physiology. I just honestly had no energy. I was super tired. I was up really late, got no sleep. I'm very stressed. These are all things you need to be acknowledging in terms of what didn't go well today. Because in the next part, what will I do differently is the question. What will I do differently to address the things that need work? And if you can go through this algorithm every single day, this process, that's fine. You can stay there, Ange. That's
All
totally
right,
fine.
cool.
Basically, you need to go do it, right? You need to identify what you're going to do differently. So again, if what you realize is, you know what, I had a pretty shitty day today, and a lot of things didn't go my way because I just didn't get enough sleep, right? Oftentimes, our physiology is what drives our psychology, meaning our energy is what drives our mindset. How often do you not get enough sleep? You wake up really groggy and it puts you in a bad mood. And because you're in a bad mood, it actually affects your relationships, your decisions, the trading, everything, right? So your physiology, your energy will drive typically your psychology and your mindset. So we have to address these things and we have to put them into practice. So I want you guys to go through what went well today, what needs work, what will I do differently? Then you got to go do those things, right? So you got to do what you say you're going to do. That's having integrity with yourself. One of our core principles is having integrity. So if you're going to identify and go through this process and just write stuff down, but then not change at all, you're just going to flatline. In order to spiral up, you have to take action. It's not enough to just write things down. You have to take action. And then finally, you just got to repeat the algorithm every single day. And if you do this for 30 days, you're going to be a completely transformed human being. Your psychology is going to be completely different. Your physiology is going to be completely different. And you're going to take full ownership of your life. That's actually the most important part of this is no longer will you be playing a victim or being confused about why you're not being successful. You're literally the one in the driver's seat analyzing your day every single day. You're answering to yourself. And that's important. You have to be able to answer to yourself. You are the one that's going to create your own success. No one else is going to do it for you. And this algorithm, this process is so unbelievably basic. Literally, a 5-year-old can do this. 5-year-olds do this, and it's not beneath anyone, myself, Angelo, anyone in the world should be doing this to ultimately reflect on where they are in life, where they're trying to go, and to create these plus 1% gains every single day. That's what we're talking about. So that is essentially today's concept. Is ultimately your choice, and to kind of end on the next slide, like it really is just your decision. Ange, do you mind just going into the next slide?
Yes, sir.
It's really your decision, right? Like when a negative thought, a negative experience, a challenge comes up, it is ultimately your decision in terms of how you're going to respond. You're either going to respond and create a downward spiral, and that's ultimately your decision. Everyone, uh, now that you've learned this new concept, this new process, you get to decide if you're in a downward spiral or you're going to spiral up. And I really hope that, this is changing a lot of people's lives today, just this concept, because if you change your mindset, if you change your psychology, you're going to really change your life. The way you think about things, the way you show up in your day to day, it all matters. And a lot of people don't realize that so much of how they think, what they think about, their energy, they never think about the fact that it's so connected to their actual outcomes, their circumstances, and their successes in life. So this is critical for anyone who's feeling like they've hit a plateau, they can't break out of, stagnation. I want you to really reflect on what's going well, what's going well right now. What are you doing that you should be doing more of? What's not going well, and how do you just change the things that are not going well and just do that every single day? You're going to change your life. So I really hope that a lot of people get benefit from this concept. It's certainly changed my life. I always come back to this when I feel like I'm in a rut or I'm not growing or I'm hitting challenges and I feel like I'm being a victim. This is a huge concept that will change everyone's life. and certainly their mindset. So that is today's Nobility series. This is for the month of July, guys. Let's definitely crush it by spiraling up. This is like we're halfway done through the year, so we got another 6 months ahead of us. Let's, if you felt like you've been spiraling down this year, or even this past month, this past week, this past day, this is a concept that you guys can now utilize, and it's a tool in your toolbox to help you break out of it. And we want to see as many people on that funded list. You know, the fund not only becoming a funded trader, but obviously getting payouts, and that's our ultimate intention. So, Ange, I don't know if you have anything you want to share or comment as a result of that concept.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, big shout out to you, Matt, for putting together this part of the presentation. It's always good to get insights, especially from someone like Matt, who's looking inward, trying to improve himself daily. He's trying to hit another level that, like you said, there's going to be roadblocks, there's going to be things that kind of come up that kind of distract you, but you're always got to get back to the core and the nucleus of why you're doing what you're doing. So, I tweeted this out the other day. I just want to say this to everyone. This is just the relentlessness for, we had talked about excellence as one of our principles. Like, the relentlessness to win is basically you making that decision that if you don't win today, right, something happens, something out of your control, you can't do the work you're supposed to be doing, you're gonna win tomorrow, right? Or if you don't win tomorrow, you're gonna win the next day. You might lose 100 days in a row, but you believe you're gonna win the 101st day. And that is simply the difference between someone who's going to be successful, who's going to be on the leaderboard, who just in life is going to be happy, and the person that is going to, like Matt said, spiral downward. So be relentless, guys, in your pursuit of excellence. As always, appreciate all your guys' support, everyone hopping on. It's actually really funny to see everyone posting the selfies for of you guys on the webinar. So big shout out to everybody. You guys make this whole thing fun. We're gonna keep doing our thing this month, and we'll see you guys on next month's community update. So that's pretty much it.
All right, guys. Thanks, guys.